to 2K Sports Thursday afternoon coverage of the NBA. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analysts. Allie LaForce on the sideline. We'll see the Indiana Pacers facing the New Orleans Pelicans. And now Indiana's starting group. Victor Oladipo is out there with George. And it's Person in at the 3 spot. There's Davis with the 3. Count it! From distance.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's the pick. Lets it fly. Person passes to Oladipo. Out to the right wing. From deep. Person, no good. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Inside. Pass to Davis. Davis with a screen on George. To the paint. And finished off by Davis.
Superb pick and roll action capped off with a perfect pass to the slashing AD. Leads to the easy deuce.
Here's Person for 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And here's Ball. He takes it in, and Ball throws it down.
And Lonzo can score. He drives like that with intent.
Just over a minute and a half in. Over to the wing. Here's Person. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Davis hits.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And there's a pick. Oladipo, the pass to Daniels. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
And Davis slams it home.
That's a perfect lob leading to a spectacular dunk from Davis there. Threw it up on time, on target.
Kicks it to George. From the arc. No good that time. Davis with the defensive effort. New Orleans in the lead. Davis with a screen on George. And he's going for the lob. Oh, George with a steal. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes.
Here's Person. Knocks down the 18-footer.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Davis with a screen on George. Davis with it, guarded now by George. Ball taking his time here. Down low. Here's Williamson, and Williamson throws it down.
This is really when Lonzo is at his best. He runs that pick and roll, and he just threads the needle.
Right wing. Here's Person. Connects from downtown. Person's got 5.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
There's Davis with the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Here's Person. 5 points in the game. Launches it from deep. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Davis. 5 points in the game. Williamson with a screen on Oladipo. And a deep 3 from Paul. The long distance 3 is buried.
Uh-oh, they might have woken up that range from Chris Paul. He's capable from there.
Kicks it to George. Fires the 3. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo. Oladipo's got 3 assists now in this one. Davis with a screen on George. Right side Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
George passes to Person. There's the triple. Davis with a rebound. It'll count. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. The Pelicans on top, up 3. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment.
15.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for New Orleans.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. We've got George, also Victor Oladipo out there, and it's Person in at the small forward position. Here's Person. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it to George. The 3 drains the triple. George has got 8.
George with the innate ability and sense, and he has to get it off quick.
Outside Davis, top of the key, and it's New Orleans with another.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Again, the Pacers, good for 2 more. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. George against Davis, and the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
George outside. Here he goes, and George with the jam.
Well, keep it or dish it. Those are the decisions Paul George is trying to make, and he makes the right one there.
Here's Davis, and Davis slams it home.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there, just takes his 2 points, moves on. George, right side. Pass to Daniels. Back to George. Again, the Pacers, good for 2 more.
George showing the length and the lift to get to the mid-range.
Here's Davis, driving in, and then Davis punches it home!
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Now here's Oladipo. He's scoreless. Out left to the wing. Here's Person, pounded by Ball. Person's shot is good.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from it.
Davis drives in, and finished off by Davis.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Person. The Pelicans getting their last shot to go.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now George. And George with the jam.
And PG just springing to the rim.
1:49 left in the first half. Williamson with a screen on Oladipo. Williamson outside. Over to the left wing. And there's the lob. And Davis slams it home.
Great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Now here's Oladipo. Shoots over Paul. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Paul passes to Williamson. Davis against Oladipo. Back to Williamson. Oh, Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
And it's Oladipo off the drive. George feels it out a bit. Out to Oladipo. Off target from outside.
First team foul.
That free throw good from Davis.
And I think as fans, you always want to see the best in the league healthy. Anthony Davis out there tonight. And the NBA is just better when AD's playing.
Outside Paul. Williamson with a screen on Oladipo. And he lobs it up to the rim. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. George passes to Oladipo. Back to George. Oh, and the dunk by George.
Paul George more and more comfortable at creating some offense for himself using the bounce.
.11 seconds left in the second period. Outside Davis. Left side Davis. The kick out to Paul. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Pelicans on top, up 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
The Pacers, 31.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Paul George has been sensational.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
We've got Zion Williamson, Chris Paul out there with Davis. Then it's Lonzo Ball, and it's Davis in at the center position, locking down the middle. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. On defense, the Pacers. 2-point game. Davis finds ball. Back to Davis. 5 to shoot.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Pelicans, Baron Davis.
The first free throw is good. He's off on the second. Ball against George. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
Well, PG can get in the zone, and those zones can stretch for a long time.
Now here's Paul. To the middle. Here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
And there's the screen. Here's Oladipo. Another one falls for Indiana.
Well, Oladipo executed that pick and roll well. Remarkable at scoring whenever he gets room to shoot off the screen.
Davis from long range. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Oladipo, the pass to Person. From behind the arc. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And we're going to have a jump ball.
That's a hell ball violation. Jump ball.
Here's Oladipo for the lead. Daniels, that one's true. Daniels has got his second basket.
Making the most of that possession, unwilling to give up on the play.
Picked by Williamson to the inside. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
One thing Zion's learning to do is just set better screens. It's so effective for the offense.
They set a pick. It's George on the wing. Checked by Davis. George passes to Daniels. Here's Person. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Timeout called. The Pelicans. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Trailing by 2. Davis. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Oladipo against Paul. Here's Person. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Check Person. Taking 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3. And the second free throw is good. And he nails the third. And Davis has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's a 3-point game. Williamson inside. Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
So awesome to see Zion healthy and showing off that elite athleticism.
George against Davis. And the jam by George.
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
Davis down low. George defending.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from him out there.
And so it's Indiana with it after the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago. It's George on the drive. And George with the jam.
PG showing that's a signature dunk from him.
Here's Mashburn, and he goes in for the dunk.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Pass to Granger. Here's Person. Clock at 6. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It'll be on Zion Williamson. And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. The Pelicans trail. Davis, the pass to Mashburn. Back to Davis. Down low. And there's Williamson on the assist by Davis. Williamson's got 12 points.
Yeah, Williamson, such a menace inside. It just doesn't matter what the defense is going to do there.
Kicks it to George. From deep. Sinks it from distance. And Indiana leads by 4.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Davis, the pass to Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Size and strength, and then the length of AD getting up to jam it.
Pass to Person. Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Indiana, totaling 26 points and showing no signs of letting up anytime soon. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the 4th quarter. They've got Victor Oladipo. He's out there with George. And it's Person in at the 3, the small forward. Here's George. The Pelicans getting their last shot to go. Takes it inside. Pass to Person. The 3 is up. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Left side, Davis. Outside, Davis. On the wing, Davis. And he lobs it up top. And finished off by Davis.
So being that good and then being that efficient, yeah, that's what Anthony Davis represents. Outstanding at shooting from that spot on the floor.
Paul with the steal. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
And throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
They've been behind for a few minutes now.
And I think that's about to change.
Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Outside Davis. Williamson with a screen on George. That puts him in the lead. And now a 3-point Pelican lead.
And the awareness from Zion, I think that's something with playing time, with his maturity, it's going to continue to improve. Now a really good passer in his position.
Now here's George to the wing on the left. Here's Person. Gets a very good look and converts. Person's got 16 in the second half.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
To the paint, Davis. And Davis slams it home.
And AD has this ability just flat out take over games.
George against Davis. And George with the jam.
That's why you turn to Paul George. These moments are for PG.
Pass to Davis. Davis a screen to the middle. And Davis slams it home.
Well, AD defining the word clutch on that one. Huge shot there.
Oladipo on the take. Up top, George. And foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Here's New Orleans. They're on a 12-4 run. Davis against George. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Big time shot from Zion Williamson. The big guy wants it.
Oladipo left side. They set the pick. There's the drive. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
A confidence shown from Oladipo. He wants that shot in that moment.
Davis against George. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Try to find other ways to talk about Zion's leaping ability. How about timing? Showing it there.
Oladipo, the pass to George. And he drives in. And George with the jam.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Davis a screen. Davis the pass to Paul. Here's Mashburn. Now the Pacers on the move. Pass to Person. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth. 6 to shoot. To tie it up. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Davis. Money.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Oladipo, shot's good.
Yeah, Victor Oladipo does not mind having the ball in that kind of situation. Outstanding at finding ways to score in the clutch. Well, with the game's outcome hanging in the balance, Davis does exactly what he needs to do. A gigantic shot from their big man.
Paul with a steal. And he commits the intentional foul.
Paul George. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Paul George. Third personal foul. Third team foul.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
For 3, Oladipo. The Pelicans pull it in. On the wing, Davis. The 3. They get it again. And so the
let them go. I will be the ground beneath your feet, pull you out from underneath, hold on to me.
Everyone, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. We'll see the Indiana Pacers facing the New Orleans Pelicans. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Daniels out there with Danny Granger. Then there's Victor Oladipo. Then there's Person. And it's George in at the 2. Now here is Holiday. Victor Oladipo.
Nice finish. Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for New Orleans.
And Paul, no good on that one.
It's impressive what an enduring talent Chris Paul has been. A lot has changed around the league, but CP3 is still doing his thing and leading his guys to success.
It's deflected. Now, here is George. Pass to Person. Lets it go with the 3. Drops in the tray.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Davis looking for an opening. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Passes it to Paul. Down low. Outside for Davis. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed.
With as much defensive attention as AD gets, those passing lanes will be open for him, and those are the passes he needs to make.
Here's Daniels. And Davis pulls it down. Williamson against Granger. Outside Holiday. Davis with a screen on Person. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. No good on the 3. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Offensive rebound.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, yeah, credit Holiday for getting to the line on that one. With his quickness and length, I'd like to see him do that more often.
Both free throws good from Drew Holiday. And here's Indiana. 4-point game. Oladipo, the pass to Person. Lets it go from deep. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And when Oladipo makes passes like that, his team kicks into a whole new gear offensively.
And it's Granger penetrating, banked in off the glass.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Davis finds Holiday. Corner shot. Kicks it out to Paul. On the wing, Holiday. New Orleans moving the ball around. Second chance shot, Williamson. Here's Davis. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Does anybody else think it's just too easy for AD sometimes? Just an easy board and put back.
Unloads. And again, it's Indiana converting. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
And he's able to get it back. Here's Paul. Back to Williamson. To the inside. Holiday, the pass to Davis. Count it.
Hey, I'm going to tell you a little secret. I'm not going to lie. I am happy happy I never had the guard AD. This guy has it all between the length, the touch, the smarts. He's got everything.
They set the screen to the paint, fires it up, and there's Daniel. That's good on the assist by Granger.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
The kick out to Holiday. Gets to the corner and buries it.
And you have to be right up on Holiday. When you're not, he's ready to take those quick shots.
Outside, George. Now the pass to Person. There's the triple. And the Pacers another three.
And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
A deceptive guard. Holiday draws fouls by keeping his defenders always on their heels over the course of the game.
No good on the second free throw. Indiana leading. Granger with the screen for Oladipo. Pass to Person. And again, it's Indiana converting.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Stolen by George. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Into the lane, and George with the stuff.
Punishing the rim there. When George makes up his mind he's going to dunk it, there is not much you can do.
Williamson finds Paul. Kicks it out to Williamson. To stop the run, Davis. It's hauled in by George. Here's Oladipo, and it's Oladipo with the jam.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And don't go. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Indiana.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
Holiday out there with Williamson. And there's Davis, and it's Chris Paul. And it's Davis in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Here's Person. Shot clock at 6. Chalk up 2 there. Person's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Pacers. And it's Paul with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Outside, Davis. The kick out to Holiday. A three-pointer, no good. Holiday's gone 1 of 4 from the field. George passes to Person. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. And the shot goes down.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
And George, here we go. Pass to Person from downtown. Fires the 3. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got his 4th assist in this one. And Davis wide open. He shoots. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
They set the pick. Back to Oladipo. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by, they double him with Williamson. Got a piece of it.
I don't like that decision there on the entry pass. Not with the defender right there ready to pick it off.
Led the league in steals multiple times. No surprise Chris Paul picked that one off. Running.
Outside, George. And that's collected by Davis. Outside, Holiday. Wide open. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Ball against Oladipo. Passes to Person. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Person. He's got 18. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
And Person, physical, efficient scorer, especially from deep where you can't give him any room to shoot.
And he nails the third. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Davis, the pass to Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
It always helps when your point guard can throw it down. Davis, with that impressive vertical, likes powering it home inside.
It's Oladipo on the wing, defended by Paul. George against Davis. 4 on the shot clock. And that one's good, George.
Just devastating. George making it look easy. Put that move.
Here's Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Here's Oladipo. Again, Indiana.
A rare attempt from that area, but Oladipo still uses it. Just another layer of his game.
And he makes that one. Davis has got 8.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
A wide open look here for Oladipo. Off target from 3-point range. Paul kicks to Davis. And Danny Granger gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Davis against George. Kicks it out to Paul. Outside Holiday. New Orleans moving it around. They get it again. Davis. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Snatched up. Oladipo taking his time here. 5 on the clock. And George, here we go.
And this is George at his best, taking it at the defense, playing downhill.
Kicks it out to Paul. Takes the 3. Williamson from long range. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Pacers up by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Chuck Person, the rifleman, really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
On the court for Indiana. Danny Granger out there with Person. Then it's George. Then it's Daniels. And it's Oladipo in at the point. Here's Holiday. Paul for three. It's rebounded by Indiana. They've led by as many as 11 points. Granger, a screen on Davis. George passes to Oladipo. But Trey buries the long-range jumper. And now an 8-point Pacer lead.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow. Feed the interior, good things will happen.
Here's Oladipo, and finished off by Oladipo.
Too smooth. Oladipo down the lane with such ease. His agility really gives him an edge.
Scooped up. Holiday left side. Outside, Davis. And there's the pass to Davis. Here's Williamson. It's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists in the game. Indiana leading by 6. Here's Oladipo on his face. And again, it's Indiana converting.
And this is why the team loves Oladipo. Consistently productive, ensuring he makes a difference on offense. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Ball against Oladipo. George with no one around. And the Pacers another 3.
Calm and cool from distance. George really confident from beyond.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Holiday's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. And Oladipo has it in the corner. Here's Person. Again, Indiana.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Here's Davis. Kicks it out to Paul. Floats one up. And finished off by Davis.
He can dominate, beat you up in so many ways, and Davis is giving that D. He's giving them problems tonight.
And George with the stuff.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
On the wing, George. On the wing, Granger. Nifty move. Oh, and the jam by Granger.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
And it's just so beautiful. The timing of that play is exceptional. Davis just gets there right on time and puts it in.
Oladipo with the ball. Chris Paul covering. Person. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
To the right side. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Oladipo goes in. Fires from 18. And again, it's Indiana.
And got to be confident in that mid-range. And Paul George certainly is.
Outside Holiday. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Stolen by George. Now the Pacers moving it up. And George with the stuff.
And hustle paying off there for George in the open court. Gets up court in a flash and finishes before the D can even react.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And here's Oladipo. Outside, George. Over Davis. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Indiana with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We've got more in store for you right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Chris Paul is out there with Davis. Then there's Williamson. Then it's Holiday, and it's Davis at the 5. That's the Pelicans 5.
Uses the pick so nicely. Paul gets the screen and fires away.
Granger is screen on Paul. Oladipo dishes to George. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
On the wing, Daniels. In the corner, George with it. It's stolen by Davis.
Good instincts to read the path and get in a position to pick it off.
And you know what makes Zion so much fun is that I don't think there's a comp for him. The combination of power and skill, you throw in that he's a lefty, and we've never seen someone like him in the league.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Indiana. At one point, they led by 16. Knocks it loose, and that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And Baron Davis picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And so here is Indiana, leading by 12. George passes to Person. Gets a very good look and converts. Person's got 32 points in the game.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Williamson finds Davis. And finished off by Davis.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GM.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Oladipo goes in. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Davis. To the middle. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Chris Paul.
The wily vet Paul able to score down low.
It's Oladipo on the wing, defended by Paul. And Baron Davis picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Third team foul.
Here's Person. Fires top of the key. And again, it's Indiana converting.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Holiday with the 3, sinks the three-pointer. Holiday's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for New Orleans. Holiday's gone 1 of 3 from deep tonight. Oladipo, the pass to Person. Back to Oladipo. And taken away by Paul. Holiday goes in. And Holiday throws it down.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off
the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
It's one thing to get close, but do they have enough left in the tank to take a lead? We'll have to see.
Person kicks to Oladipo. Pass to Person. It's Oladipo on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Tipped away. Stolen by Holiday. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Oladipo. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
Pacers leading by 7. To the inside. Here's Daniels. Pass to George. They set the pick. Dives for it. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession. .114 left in the game.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game, because this one looks a bit out of reach.
Loads it up for Davis. Count.
This is where Davis excels. The stakes motivate him to play with reckless abandon. Oh, my gracious.
Here's Oladipo. Takes it inside. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth. In the clutch, Davis just showing supreme focus. When his team needs him, that's when he shows up the most.
Outside, George. This one for 3. Passes it to Person. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drives to the hoop. Basket counts. Person's got 36.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Holiday with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Got it. And now they trail by just 4.
Look at this young man come through in the clutch. Zion appearing more than ready to deliver. Had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And so they foul intentionally.
Chris Paul. Second personal foul. 15.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides this team is invaluable. And his hunger to keep getting better, also impressive.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They trail by 6. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Holiday. The shot. Off the left rim and out. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. So it's Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. We'll see the Indiana Pacers facing the New Orleans Pelicans. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Oladipo is out there with Paul George. Then it's Daniels. Then it's Artest. And it's Smits in at the center position. Now here's Davis. Davis down low. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Physical at the one. Davis enjoys being down low. Much more comfortable there than jacking up threes.
George with the ball. For three. Good on the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here are the Pelicans with the ball. Holiday going inside. Great D that time from Artest. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. George. George against Davis. Left side, George. What a terrific move that was. George has got 5 points so far.
Yeah, very efficient, Paul George, as a finisher in the painted area.
And Holiday, here we go. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Indiana shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
2 shots.
And the first one drops.
When health has been there for Paul George, he has been one of the great two-way guys in the league. Very capable scorer and can take on tough assignments. Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
And it's Davis missing.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Here's George. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Holiday, the pass to Davis. He kicks it to Chandler. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Outside, Davis. Over George. It's stolen by Oladipo. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Beyond the arc. In the hoop. For his third make from the field, he's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
You can see there's complete trust in Paul George and pick and rolls. Fantastic at taking advantage of the defense and the separation they give him.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. Throws it up high. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Davis kicks to Davis. Back to Davis.
In the first 2 minutes.
An easy 2 points on the layup.
And I like Davis's decision-making. Fantastic. Always great at understanding when to move the ball.
Now, here is George. He's got 9. Not 3 off the mark. Holiday with it. Now defended by Oladipo. From the arc. Davis controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And this is just AD doing what AD does. Dominating the defense there and converting.
Nobody near George. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And it's Paul with the ball for New Orleans. Fires from deep. The rebound by Paul George.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
54 seconds left to play here in the first. And now the Pelicans on the break. And that one drops for him.
I'll tell you, the savviness of Chris Paul on the break, he is a force to be reckoned with.
George looking over the floor. Three-pointer gets the three-pointer to fall. George has got 12 in the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock.
What a slick look by Paul George. Defense expecting him to shoot, but he decides otherwise.
Davis dishes to Paul. Outside Holiday. Davis, the pass to Davis. Back to Davis. Over George. Davis finds Paul. From 10 feet out, another one falls for New Orleans.
Well, that's about Chris Paul getting to his spot and making the defense pay. This guy is lethal with his mid-range game.
It's the end of the first with a tie game here, and already these offenses are clicking. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
And so in the game for the Pacers. George is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Artest. Then it's Daniels. And it's Smits in at the 5 spot. Paul. Back to Davis. Takes a 3. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Davis has gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Poked away. It's stolen by Davis. It's deflected. Paul George with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Oladipo against Paul. Fires from the corner, and it goes down 2 points.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Davis against George. Fires the 3. Sinks the triple. George has got the lead up to 3 now for the Pacers.
Boy, Paul George now taking double the amount of threes he did when he first came in the league. Incredible.
On the wing, Davis. Back to Paul. Got a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Holiday, the pass to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Taken away by Holiday. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Oladipo. Davis gets a wide open look. Outside for Davis. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Indiana leading. Outside, George. Poked loose. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Davis running. He can go all the way. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Davis has got 8 points. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
And Oladipo kicks to George. Over Holiday. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Chandler dishes to Holiday from 20 feet out. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one is on our test.
I think defensively, it's often a better percentage play to foul Chandler than to let him have an easy shot in close.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And so here is Indiana. George passes to Daniels. Fires the three, and there's George. That's good on the assist by Daniels. George has got 21.
Nice on-time pass to Paul George. He's shot ready. Nicely done.
Paul kicks to Davis. Back to Paul. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
George dishes to Daniels. Back to George. A wide open look here for Oladipo. And Indiana, another three.
Well, during his career, Oladipo has been a legit threat from deep. You have got to close and challenge that jumper.
Holiday, no one around him. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 3 assists in the game. George against Davis. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
This is a case where it's just the pure strength of Paul George, able to fight through contact so well on these shots.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. Pelicans trail by 5. Holiday, the pass to Davis. Back to Holiday. Paul outside. The kick out to Holiday. Back to Paul. Chandler with the steal. From outside the arc. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Well, Chris Paul, as efficient a shooter as you'll find, and in the catch-and-shoot situation, he is money.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. George against Davis. George passes to Oladipo. Fires for 3. Pelicans with the rebound. Chandler's got 6 rebounds in the game. Holiday inside the line, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Indiana Pacers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from George.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Davis is out there with Chandler. And there's Davis, then it's Chris Paul, and it's Holiday in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
And for his position, Davis, a solid distributor. He's one of the league's most unique players.
Oladipo taking his time here. Outside, George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. Outside for our test. Inside. Outside, George. Indiana needs to get a shot.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
George against Davis. Outside, George. There's the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. George has got 27 points.
Are you kidding me? Just look at what Paul George is doing to the defense over and over. My goodness.
Davis against George. And it's Davis missing. Indiana leading by 4. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Davis. Outside Holiday. It's rebounded by Indiana. Daniels has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Oladipo. He has 5. It's George on the wing. He's guarded by Davis.
Push the action a little bit. Paul George right now challenging defenders to stop him.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here. Free throw good, Paul George.
Indiana. Paul George.
And both free throws good for Paul George.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Here's Holiday. That one, no good. Great D that time from Artest. Davis against George. The pass to Daniels. Back to George. The shake. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the 4th if they just have a few more possessions like that.
Paul gets to Holiday. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
Indiana ball.
And now we're 3 minutes into the 3rd quarter of play. George against Davis. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Outside for Artest. Here's George. And again, it's Indiana.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
First team foul.
1:44 left to play in the 3rd. Outside for Davis. Back to Holiday. Ball outside. Passes it to Davis. New Orleans moving the ball around. On the clock. Here's Holiday. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Holiday's got 7 points.
Able to absorb contact. Holiday is not someone that is prone to lose focus on these tough takes.
It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. A clear look for Davis. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They've led by as much as 10. And he's going up for the alley-oop. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pacers?
The 3-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
Now, here is George. Following the shot by Drew Holiday. Down low, here's Paul, and he drops in the layup off the glass. 11 points in the game.
Chris Paul opportunistic on the inside in that instance.
Outside, George. And some very quick points for him on that possession. And the Pacers lead by 9.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
And Paul gets it to go in.
Boy, George Gervin-esque with the feathery touch on the finger roll. Don't see that too much anymore.
Here's George. Here's Smits. The kick out to Oladipo. At the elbow, it's George. 6 to shoot. Daniels dishes to George. Over Chandler. And so it's the Indiana Pacers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Right back after this break. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Pelicans trail by 7. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the 4th quarter. They've got Oladipo. Artest is out there with Daniels. Then it's George. And it's Smits in at the 5. Down low. And here's George for 3. And Indiana, another 3.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Here's George, following the basket by Chris Paul. George, no good.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Now Artest, following Drew Holiday's three-point attempt. For the 3, Chandler with the steal. And now the Pelicans on the break. Davis with it. George picks him up. The kick out to Holiday. To the paint, here's Chandler, and the dunk by Chandler.
Well, huge wingspan, even for that center position. Chandler can throw it down from really anywhere within a few feet of the rim.
And Chandler sends it back. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Chandler. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. Pelicans trail by 6. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. And it's Davis with the jam.
Really, with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
Here's Daniels, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Basket good.
Well, the vision and the understanding of Chris Paul is something to behold.
Davis against George. The 3, carries it from 3-point range. George has got a pair of 3s here in the 4th quarter for the Pacers. All against Oladipo. The 3 from Davis. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. On the wing, George. He's guarded by Davis. And then George with the jam.
Paul George is an exceptional athlete and demonstrating his insane dunking skills there. Get this guy in the dunk competition.
Now here is Holiday. Dishes it to Paul. Outside, Davis. Davis, the pass to Davis. Misses the baby hook. Pacers leading by 9. Outside, George. There's the pick. Pass to Smits. Now, here is Artest, guarded by Holiday. And it's George finishing it off.
Oh, yes, sir. PJ making it look easy.
Outside, Holiday. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Holiday against George. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Silky smooth jumper from Paul George, and he just lets it fly whenever he gets free from that spot.
Outside, Davis. Paul against Oladipo. Got it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor. Here's George. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter. Daniels kicks to George. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. George has got 47 points.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Now Paul. Paul George missing from long range. Paul can't get it to go. Davis against George. Shoots the three. Tyson Chandler grabs the board. And here's Chandler, who brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 11-point game. Back to Davis. Chandler with the screen on George. Paul dishes to Chandler. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, it's amazing to me that Tyson Chandler, after all of these years in the league, is still an effective big man who can anchor a defense and rebound at a high level. Truly extraordinary.
Outside, George. Here's our test. Offline. So
luck was not enough. I opened my eyes. Tonight I feel like waking to a better life. Tonight I feel like waking up. Tonight I feel like waking up.
And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sideline. We'll see the Houston Rockets taking on the San Antonio Spurs. Here are the starters for Houston. We've got James Harden, and it's Malone in at the 5, down low. Here's Curvin. Sinks the tray.
So smooth, elusive, eel-like is George Gervin, especially when it comes to torturing defenses in screen and roll action. And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker, terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Here's Curvin. Hits the target from 18 feet. Curvin's got 5 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it. And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that. Exactly. The defense is determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
Harden hits them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
They set the pick. Wide open look. And there it is for him. 7 points in the game. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Harden from outside. The shot no good. Pass to Duncan. Here's Gervin. Defended by Harden.
Hakeem Olajuwon. First personal foul. First team foul.
Oh, stolen by Harden.
Active hands prevented an easy bucket that time.
Here's Drexler. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
Boy, Drexler is a physical matchup for just about any defender. Draws a lot of fouls and whistles.
Clyde Drexler.
And that's good as he hits both shots. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Here's Gervin. He has 7. And he dunks it down.
Explosive near the rack. Gervin levitating. Iceman going upstairs.
Pass to McGrady. Back to Harden. Inside. Oh, he goes up high for the 2-handed slam.
And I like seeing McGrady rise up for the dunk. Has amazing leaping ability and good reach, too. He makes it look easy.
Gervin, pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Timing important when you're doing the alley-oop dunk now, and David Robinson, perfect in timing his leap.
Right side, Harden. Here's McGrady. On the take, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
The ball handling of T-Mac, really impressive. Watching him play, this guy is a thing of beauty. Puts a lot of time into his ball handling, you can tell.
Here's Gervin. He's got 9. Tries again. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful. Much respect for the bounce of Drexler. I mean, this guy knows how to get up and throw it down with flair. Did you see that? That That was one of the best moves I've ever seen.
Picture-perfect execution. He was focused and refused to be denied.
And finishes with force. Boy, you got to love that.
Here's Drexler. The Spurs making their last shot. The rebound by Duncan.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Here's Dampier. Rockets with a rebound. A minute 20 left in the first. Here's Drexler. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Drexler got the nickname Clyde the Glide for reasons on display there. Loves to jam it home.
Leonard outside. Pass to Duncan. It's stolen away. Driving to the basket.
Really dangerous on the drive. Drexler rips towards the rim with a lot of confidence and physicality.
There's 39 seconds left in the first.
Moses Malone. First personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter here. Foul called. Looked like the D didn't get there in time. And he'll shoot free throws. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's Gervin. He's got 11. There's the three. The shot comes out. Houston in the lead. Picked his pocket. Pass to Duncan. Now Leonard. Here's Gervin with one on the clock. And he lays it in. Gervin's got 13 now.
Much respect for the defensive effort, but Gervin outworks the contact and is able to find his finish.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. The Rockets on top. They lead by 3. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Houston.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
We've got Kawhi Leonard, and it's Dampier in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Out to the right wing. Here's Drexler. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
First team.
And the free throw, no good. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. They trail by 3. Screen by Robinson. Here's Gervin. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
We see Gervin do this so very often, taking over games in his cool, effortless manner.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's Duncan. Here's Gervin. He's got 17.
Great timing on that alley-oop by Duncan. Seems to always be in the right place at the right time.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Harden. Off target from the wing.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Here's Gervin, defended by Harden.
VA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
Now, I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind them taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
And San Antonio has possession after the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. Pass to Dampier. Drives to the hoop. Drops in the layup for two. And San Antonio leads by 3.
Excellent job surveying the floor that time by Gervin. Recognized when his guys were open and got it to him.
Here's McGrady to the wing, right side. Second chance shot. Ooh, basket interference. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Here's Dampier. It's tipped. Here's McGrady. 6 points for him. Three-pointer off the mark.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Moses Malone. Second personal foul. First team foul.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Here's Gervin.
Boy, he's such an imposing figure. Olajuwon was definitely in the mind of the shooter there.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Now here's Harden. Here's Olajuwon. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
Rockets ball.
Here's Drexler. Leonard defending. Oh, Robinson with a block. Here's McGrady. And another miss by Houston.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Pass to Gervin. And there's the screen. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. 10 of 14 from the field.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Sent back.
Excellent defensive timing that time by Tim Duncan.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
1:11 left in the half. Here's McGrady. From outside, off the mark.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Here's Gervin. 7-point gain, biggest lead so far. Here's Malone. Pass to Drexler. Down low. There's 38 seconds left in the second quarter. To end the drought. That one goes in. Drexler's got 4 points in the quarter.
You can just see how comfortable Drexler is in the mid-range area. He's got a really good touch for these shots.
Here's Dampier. Got a hand on it. Now Harden. He has 6. Rebound San Antonio. Duncan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And it's not always Leonard's forte, but he's really developed a solid passing game.
And so the San Antonio Spurs closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. So it's San Antonio now. So the Houston 5 right now. We've got James Harden, and it's Malone in at the center position. Fires it from 18. Gervin with the bucket. Gervin's got 23.
This is where Gervin looks to score whenever he can, the mid-range area.
Pass to Olajuwon. Here's McGrady. Three-pointer. Buries it from 3. McGrady's got 9 points.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep the defense guessing. Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's Harden. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Give him 8 points now.
Very efficient from the mid-range. Harden doesn't need a lot of wiggle room to feel comfortable shooting that shot.
Driving inside.
Rockets foul. Tracy McGrady. First personal foul. First team foul.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. And the basket by Dampier.
You know, at his size, it's a little easier for Duncan to read the floor and the defense and see where those openings are.
To the left wing. Outside Harden. And it's Houston scoring again.
Their guards have carried the offensive load. With the way they've performed, they've got the green light to shoot whenever there's an opening.
Gervin. Stolen. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Jacks up a 3. And it's Drexler missing. On the break. Leonard passes to Duncan. Here's Dampier. Defended by Harden. Lets a floater go. And the basket by Dampier. And San Antonio leads by 8.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
And then Harden with the jam.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Takes a step back. Screen by Robinson. Here's Gervin. Gets the 3 ball to go. Gervin's got 7 points for the quarter.
Basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
Here's McGrady. He's got 9. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, Drexler's so smooth, makes it look effortless, but he does have to get tricky inside to beat that contact.
Gervin. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Pass to McGrady. From outside the arc. They get the rebound. Malone. Pass to Olajuwon. Second shot opportunity. And the Rockets tack on 2 more.
Harden skilled off the dribble, off the catch. He can flat out score.
To the inside. Duncan. Pass to Gervin. 3-pointer. The rebound by Malone.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
On the take. Outside for Harden. Pulls it from the top of the key. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
On the wing, Harden. He's got 16. McGrady's shot is off. San Antonio leading. Here's Gervin. They set the screen. Pass to Duncan. Here's Gervin with the putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. Duncan's got 6 points.
Well, you know, Duncan's too big and talented not to put a body on him, and he's always lurking around looking for offensive boards.
Let's go with a 3. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now. On offense, here is San Antonio. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. To the middle. It's picked off. Takes a 3. Another 3 from Houston.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
Out to the wing. 1 second left. Gervin with the bucket. Gervin's got 11 in the second half.
So pure, so confident. The moment Gervin has the rock, he knows exactly what to do with it.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. It's the Spurs up 5. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Kawhi Leonard, and it's Duncan in at the 4 slot. That's the San Antonio 5. McGrady shot is off. So it's San Antonio now. It's a 5-point game. Screen by Robinson. Here's Gervin. Oh, wow! Oh, big finish. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Here's Gervin. After the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. On target from range.
You know, right away, Robinson gets the ball. He's looking to shoot it. He doesn't give the defense any chance to close in on it.
Pass to Drexler. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And he makes all 3. Here's Gervin. Pass to Leonard. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Drexler. Leonard defending. Drexler passes to Harden. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Leonard attacking. Here's Gervin. Pass to Dampier. Just 5 to shoot. Driving to the basket, and he dunks it down.
Tell you what, it looks like anytime Gervin gets within 15 feet of the hoop, he's knocking it in. And there's not a ton you can do about it. This guy is a scorer.
Now here's Harden. Here's McGrady. Here's Drexler. There's a screen. Tries it from the top of the key. No good. A bit long that time. Here's Gervin. There's the drive. And a big finish by Robinson.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
The Rockets with another miss. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Rockets trail. Here's Drexler. Out left to the wing. Here's McGrady. It's deflected.
The height, the long arms, and excellent reach. Gervin using those physical gifts to block the shot.
An opportunity to pad the lead.
And BA, if they can push it into double digits, that's tough to overcome.
Takes the three. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line.
Known as the Iceman, there's not a better moniker for a guy than George Gervin's Iceman, Mr. Cool, bucket getter nickname. An incredibly crafty scoring swingman.
And he nails the third. There's a minute 12 left in the fourth quarter. Here's McGrady. Gets an open look and hits it. McGrady's got 11 points here in the second half.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Here's Gervin. Pass to Duncan. Nifty move. And it's good on the lay-in.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
The drive by Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
A proven score. When Harden gets into a flow like this, he can pile up the points.
Here's Gervin. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Now here's Harden. To the left side wing. Drexler. Yes. And a nice assist from Harden.
This is encouraging to see from Drexler, wanting to space the floor more with his outside shooting and doing so there.
There's the triple. Rockets with a rebound. Here's McGrady. And the miss. So
But I just can't let you know. just can't let you know.
And so off the tip, it's San Antonio. And the Houston Rockets starting 5. We've got Drexler. Olajuwon is out there with Malone. Then it's Harden, and it's McGrady in at shooting guard. Now McGrady. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. McGrady with the ball. Olajuwon kicks to McGrady. A second chance effort. Duncan grabs the rebound.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Passes to Dampier. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Outside Gervin. Lock at 6. And there's the drive. Here's Leonard. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Ginobili, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Into the lineup for your Spurs, number 20, Manu Ginobili.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Trying to get open is McGrady. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And when Harden's this close, he looks to score. Love his mentality.
And the dunk by Duncan.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Harden dishes to Drexler. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. The Rockets shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. The first one falls.
Shooting for Houston, Hakeem Olajuwon.
And Olajuwon drops them both. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Ginobili outside. From downtown. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And they're running. Here's Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And that's the high motor, the long strides we're always talking about with Leonard. Killing it in transition.
Here's Harden. Olajuwon kicks to McGrady. Olajuwon with a screen on Ginobili. He was all alone on that one.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Gervin attacking, and it's Gervin finishing it off.
Ooh,
just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully. Driving inside. And it's sent back by Leonard.
One of the most versatile defenders in the NBA. Why Leonard getting all of that one.
Malone, a screen on Gervin. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
And it's Gervin finishing it off.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Harden and Harden with the stuff.
Oh, get up, James. Talk about a guy who scores from all three levels.
Gervin double team. And the pass to Robinson. It's stolen by Olajuwon. Here's McGrady. And a miss there on the triple. So it's San Antonio now. It's stolen by McGrady. Over Ginobili. Misses off the left iron.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Duncan with the screen for Ginobili. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
Well, slithers off the screen roll. Great body control and tight handle. That is classic Ginobili.
It's Harden with the drive. And it's Harden slamming it down.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Here's Gervin. Doesn't go that time. Nice defense from Malone. And it's Drexler with the ball for Houston. 43 seconds left here in the first quarter. In the corner, Harden. Just 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Drexler. Driving to the basket.
A high flyer, yet it's seemingly effortless in terms of how he just swoops in to the basket. Clyde the glide in full effect. Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Harden's shot is off. Leonard against Drexler. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
In terms of two-way players, Kawhi has to be one of the guys that you would consider as one of the elites. Defensive player of the year caliber guy on the wing who can also carry you offensively.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Crafty off the dribble. And the moment Harden gets an angle on you with his strength, it's over.
And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter with both teams tied up. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
Rockets, 14.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And so in the game for the Rockets, Olajuwon is out there with Malone. Then it's Tracy McGrady. Then it's Drexler. And it's Harden in at the point. Malone, a screen on Ginobili. McGrady kicks to Harden. Launches it. A three-pointer is right on target. Harden's got the lead up to 3 now for the Rockets.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And so it's Houston with it, following the bucket by the Spurs. Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. I love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power. And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And Gervin sends it back. Ginobili the pass to Gervin. Back to Ginobili. Robinson sets a screen for Ginobili. Robinson dishes to Duncan. And the wide open shot from Ginobili. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. Ginobili's got 5.
Very reliable. Ginobili solid from deep.
McGrady outside. Driving in. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
Leonard from deep, 3-point land. And Hakeem Olajuwon pulls it down. Olajuwon's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. A shot by McGrady, no good.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Now Ginobili following McGrady's 3-point attempt. And the 3-ball is good. And now a 6-point Spurs lead.
Well, at this point in his career, playmaking is Manu's strong point. Locates the open man there.
Harden. And that'll be 2 free throws come. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer.
James Harden. 2 shots.
Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for Jeff.
The ruling on the floor stands.
Sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in, they decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
First free throw is good.
And what's remarkable is how complete Harden's game is. Making shots or making passes, he can create points in a number of ways.
Leonard's to Gervin. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Ginobili. This is to Robinson. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. Ginobili's got 6 assists in the game. Rockets trail by 6. A shot by Harden. Wide open. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Harden's got 9 points in the quarter. Ginobili the pass to Duncan. Harden against Ginobili. Duncan with a screen on Harden. Duncan with the bucket. Duncan's got his 2nd bucket.
Great screen setting by Duncan there, and even better dive to the rim, which led to the basket.
Here's Harden. Here he goes. And it's Harden slamming it down.
And on any given play, the beard can take your breath away. He's just got that flair for the spectacular.
Now here's Ginobili. He has 5. And it's James Harden with the rebound. Pass to Drexler. 1:07 left in the first half. Malone the pass to Drexler. Malone a screen on Leonard. Drexler dishes to Harden. Good on the 3-point shot. Now just a 1-point San Antonio lead.
The numbers are talking. Harden with a huge night, showing great versatility. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Drexler after the basket by San Antonio. Pass to McGrady. Plenty of space. And it's Houston with another.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Gervin attacking. And it's slammed Gervin.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Now here's Ginobili. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. Ginobili's got 8.
A very reliable shooter. Once Ginobili has the ball, you know what he's going to do with it.
McGrady outside. Malone, a screen on Ginobili. A shot by McGrady, no good. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the San Antonio Spurs. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be right back after this. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Oof, that first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
Duncan out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Ginobili. And it's Gervin in at the point guard position. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Duncan finds Robinson. Puts up a 3. Now here's Leonard. Robinson down low. He's against Drexler. Here's Leonard. Out to Gervin. Wants to get it to Robinson and does. Malone with the block.
How about the quick stare by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
They grab their own miss. Passes it to McGrady. With the drive. A wide open look for Drexler. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
And Clyde Drexler gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Now here's Leonard. Here's Duncan, and he uses the glass on the layup. Duncan's got 6.
Duncan just too good around the rim. That's a cakewalk for him.
Harden with it. Gervin covering. Clyde Drexler on the wing. Robinson with the block. Here's Ginobili. Duncan outside. Gervin outside. Leonard against Drexler. Spurs working the ball around now. Shot by Gervin, no good. And it's Drexler with the ball for the Houston Rockets. It's a 3-point game. Olajuwon, the pass to Harden. Olajuwon with a screen for Harden. And the foul on George Gervin. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Olajuwon with a screen on Leonard. Drexler kicks to McGrady. 5 to shoot. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Drexler scanning the floor. Four on the clock. And finished off by Drexler.
How about the explosive vertical there? Not much you can do to stop Drexler once he gets direction.
And the jam by Gervin.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. McGrady dishes to Drexler. And Drexler throws it down.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Gervin attacking. And it's slammed in by Gervin.
And that unpredictable nature of Ginobili, it can be frustrating for the defense, especially when he's cutting them to pieces with his passing.
2 points. That one goes. Harden's got 4 this quarter.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Outside Gervin. Robinson sets a screen for Gervin. Robinson passes to Gervin. From deep. Gervin can't get that one to fall. Rockets trail. Here's Harden on the wing. Duncan defending. Malone against Ginobili. Stolen by Ginobili. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Leonard. Lets it go with a 3. And here's Houston. Here's Olajuwon. Up top, Malone. Malone sets the pick for McGrady. And another 3 for Houston.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Ginobili finds Leonard, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Clyde Drexler. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. 6 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Just 3 on the clock, and that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, great find there from Harden. He's just so good at finding his teammates in rhythm.
And the game still closely contested as we end the 3rd quarter. Houston on top, up by 2. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. 4th quarter on the court for the Rockets. Harden out there with Tracy McGrady. Then there's Drexler. Then it's Olajuwon. And it's Malone in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Here's Ginobili. There's the drive. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Still with the explosive first step, Ginobili gains an angle on the drive, and trust me, he knows him well.
That one drops for him. And the Rockets lead by 1. And guys, here in the 4th quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
And that one, good.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Now take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Already such a complete offensive player, yet every year Kawhi Leonard develops his handle just a little bit more.
Here's Harden, and it's Harden slamming it down.
Who doesn't love to see David take on Goliath? Their huge throwdown.
Gervin against Harden. Nobody near Leonard. That's in, coming off the assist from Gervin. Gervin's got 3 assists in the game. And the Rockets with possession here, trailing by 4. It's Harden with the drive, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
As crafty as they come, Harden uses that tremendous body control to his advantage.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Game moves along, 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Ginobili the pass to Duncan, and the dunk by Duncan.
And that's a slam dunk from the big fundamental. You don't want to get in the way when he's throwing it down.
It's Harden with the drive, and Duncan with the rebound. Spurs leading by 4. Here's Ginobili. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Well, they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
And Harden with the stop.
Big-time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Seemed extremely focused on that hoop the whole way. You could see it in his eyes. Was not going to be denied.
Gervin dishes to Robinson. Ginobili looking around. 5 on the clock. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist by Ginobili. Robinson's got the lead up to 6 now for the Spurs. Here's Drexler.
Look at that. Just an electricity to what Drexler can do. The leaping ability, the creativity once in air, that's elite level stuff.
Duncan with the block. And now here comes Robinson leading the break. And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Ginobili kicks to Leonard. Duncan with the screen for Leonard. Another one falls for San Antonio.
You don't try to search out the mid-range jumper in the analytic age, but Kawhi Leonard does, and it works.
Outside, Malone. Gervin against Harden. Olajuwon with a screen for Harden. And another 3 for Houston.
One of the best closers in our game. James Harden coming up big.
Here's Ginobili. That's his 6th field goal today. And that makes him now 6 for 11.
Look, for years, he has been the go-to guy with the game on the line. Ginobili coming through there.
Malone, a screen on Gervin. Harden the pass to Drexler. The 3. Duncan grabs the rebound.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
McGrady against Leonard. Outside, Drexler. Driving the lane.
Well, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Robinson. Money!
You're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
McGrady nails the tray. 7 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Houston back. James Harden. Second personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
That'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Now a timeout called by Houston. What do you think, guys?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. We'll see the Houston Rockets taking on the San Antonio Spurs. And the Houston Rockets starting 5. Tracy McGrady is out there with Harden. Then it's Olajuwon. Then there's Drexler. And it's Sampson in at the 5 down low. Now here's Harden.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Ginobili kicks to Robinson. A three from Leonard. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
Oh, great pass from Robinson, scanning the floor there and spotting the open teammate.
Sampson, the pass to Harden. To the middle. McGrady against Ginobili. 6 on the shot clock. 20 feet out. And the jumper is good.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Leonard, the pass to Gervin. Out to Duncan. Spurs passing it around. Robinson, a screen on Drexler. Leonard with the bucket. Leonard's got 5 now.
The decision-making of Leonard could have hit the roller, but already had the shot he wanted.
Ginobili, and it's slammed in by Ginobili.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, almost impossible to keep Sampson off the boards, and even harder to prevent the putback. It's just not his size. It's his nose for the basketball along with tremendous quickness.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Houston shooting their first free throws of the game. And he can't get the first one.
One of the most ferocious scorers in the game. McGrady's length and athleticism is so difficult to contain.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Here's Ginobili. Inside. Here's Robinson. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Sampson, the pass to McGrady. From 20 feet out. Count that one.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
The Rockets trail. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Buries it from 3-point range.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Ginobili gets the bucket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Gervin against Harden.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the first quarter. Olajuwon kicks to Harden. Gervin with the steal. Stolen by Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Oh, get up, James. Talk about a guy who scores from all 3 levels.
Here's Duncan. And Duncan throws it down.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. Down low, Ginobili with the steal. And now it's Leonard running. Here we go, all the way. Robinson dishes to Duncan. Nobody near Leonard. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. Leonard's got 8 points. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Now McGrady. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. And Harden with the stuff.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Gervin attacking. Ginobili looking around. Olajuwon with the block. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Olajuwon with a screen for Drexler. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Leonard out to Duncan. Gervin for 3. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady. Three seconds left. And the jumper is on the mark. He's got 9. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Houston on top, up by 1. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
So on the floor for Houston, we've got Drexler. Tracy McGrady is out there with Harden. Then it's Olajuwon, and it's Sampson in at the center position.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
And he comes up with the deuce. Ginobili's got 4 points in the quarter.
I love a big man who can pass. Great instincts. Duncan finds the open man there for the bucket.
Outside, Olajuwon. On the wing, Harden. Olajuwon with a screen for Harden. And stolen by Gervin. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And finished off by Robinson.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
McGrady against Ginobili. McGrady passes to Olajuwon. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Ginobili finds Gervin. And Clyde Drexler gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Ginobili gets the bucket. Ginobili's got the lead back up to 3 now for the Spurs.
And the touch from Ginobili, so clever and confident on the interior.
And Harden wide open, he shoots. Hits it from 3-point range. Harden's got 9.
And you can see that backcourt just setting the tone for the entire team.
Leonard's to Gervin. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Ginobili against McGrady. With the fadeaway. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Ginobili. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
A merciless drive by Ginobili. If there's a weakness in your defense, he'll find it.
Harden surveying the D. Drexler outside. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. He's got 12.
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
Here's Ginobili. It's rebounded by Houston. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, San Antonio. It's a 3-point game. A wide open look for Drexler. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Leonard, the open look, drains it from 17 feet out. Leonard's got 10.
From mid-range, Kawhi's touch is just fantastic.
Tracy McGrady on the wing. He's covered by Ginobili. Puts it up from 12. And Houston again with the bucket.
Man, Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
And Ginobili, here we go. That's in, coming off the assist from Gervin. Ginobili's got 10 points in the quarter.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Here's Harden, kicks it to Olajuwon. Back to Harden. McGrady against Ginobili. Shot clock at 6. Harden inside the three-point line, and it's Houston with another.
Yeah, you got your shooters and you have your scorers, but James Harden is both.
Here's Gervin, and it's slammed in by Gervin.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's Harden, 11 points in the game. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. From past the arc, and another 3 for Houston.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
It's deflected. Launches a 3. He can't get that one. And so it's Houston, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Shooting the ball so well in this one, a great performance from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Tracy McGrady.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
They've got Duncan, Gervin out there with Ginobili. Then it's Robinson, and it's Leonard in at the 3 slot. That's the San Antonio 5. Drexler drives in. McGrady against Ginobili. Right at the free throw line. Again, the Rockets score.
Well, McGrady is just going off right now. He's enjoying himself and going after buckets with reckless abandon.
Here's Gervin. Oh,
yes. Say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Now here is McGrady. He's got 18. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
The slam dunk by Robinson.
Nice vision from Kawhi Leonard, scanning the floor and finding a ready shooter to feed.
McGrady against Ginobili. Tries it from 19. Here's Sampson, kicks it out to Harden. There's the triple. It's good again, and the next one, 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Pass to Duncan. Jacks up a 3, traps in the tray. Duncan's got 5 points so far.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now, here is McGrady to the inside. And there's the call on Ginobili. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Ginobili against McGrady. Rocket 2. There's the lob to the hoop. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Spurs trail by 3. Ginobili the pass to Gervin. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Leonard, that's for two. And another basket for San Antonio.
The offensive versatility of Kawhi, able to rise up and hit the jumper there with confidence.
And stolen by Gervin. San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the game.
Second personal foul.
And it's tied up with that one. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. A miss that time would have put him up. Gervin against McGrady. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
He's got all the shots. McGrady makes the mid-range look easy.
And Gervin kicks to Duncan. Inside. He dishes it to Ginobili. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. 6 to shoot. Back to Leonard. Tries from 10. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Duncan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Manu Ginobili. Ginobili's got 5 assists in the game. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
San Antonio leading. And Gervin kicks to Duncan. There's the pass to Ginobili. Back to Gervin. A 3-ball. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Now, here is McGrady. 20 points for him. Olajuwon. Pass to McGrady. Just 4 to shoot over Ginobili. A shot by McGrady, no good. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Now here's Harden. 17 points in the game.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. "16 seconds left in the third quarter. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from McGrady. Gervin surveying the D. And it's Gervin finishing it off.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. He gets it up. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Spurs lead by 5. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Taking a look at the Rockets, we've got Harden. Olajuwon is out there with Drexler. Then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's Sampson in its center.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
And for Harden, finishing through contact is just part of the job description. He gets bodied up almost every time he takes it inside. Locked and loaded tonight. Whenever he's got any kind of a decent look, he's knocked it down.
He's been the reason they're in this position to win this game. He's been consistent and reliable.
Here's Harden. George Gervin picking up that last basket, and it's good. 2 points.
The numbers are talking. Harden with a huge night, showing great versatility.
Duncan outside. Leonard with a screen on Olajuwon. Duncan, the pass to Leonard. Out to Gervin. Duncan outside. 6 on the shot clock. Ginobili finds Gervin. Over McGrady. Ginobili, that's for 2, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Ginobili, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That is his first foul of the game. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point. And really, that's why you don't want to go up into the air without a plan. Had no option of what to do with the ball.
Here's Drexler. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Spurs.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And something else that stands out is how efficient they've been from the mid-range, making the most of their opportunities.
Outside Leonard. Ginobili outside. Outside Gervin. Another shot. Back to Robinson. It counts. And the foul. It's going to go on Clyde Drexler.
I mean, just throwing himself on the offensive glass. Robinson knows he has the size and length to capitalize there.
Now, here is McGrady, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Leonard against Drexler. And that one's good. Leonard.
Kawhi putting it all together in this one. You don't even have to check the stats to determine his impact.
McGrady against Ginobili. McGrady passes to Olajuwon. Back to McGrady. To tie it up. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
McGrady against Ginobili. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And that's what you call leadership. Robinson providing it for his team by knocking down a big-time shot.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Out to Duncan. This is to Robinson. Leonard, the pass to Robinson. Robinson, a screen on Olajuwon. Ginobili can't hit.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Drexler passes to McGrady. He takes it.
McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
A crossover. Ginobili kicks to Duncan. Here's Gervin. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. Gervin's got 6 in the quarter.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
McGrady against Ginobili. Olajuwon with a screen from McGrady. Ginobili with the steal. And now here comes Gervin, leading the break.
Trying to ice this one, Kawhi showing his evolution as a closer.
And so Harden will bring it up for Houston. From deep three-point land, good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Now here's Duncan. George Gervin missing his last shot. Duncan, the pass to Gervin. Over Harden. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Oh my goodness, he's kicking himself. You know, that's a critical time to commit a turnover. No telling how that error will ultimately play out.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To take the lead. Connects from downtown.
One of the best closers in our game. James Harden coming up big.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
These are the plays that people remember. I can't wait to see what he has devised.
A three from Leonard. Misses the three. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
From deep, Harden can't get it to fall. And